I'm Mereki, and you are watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hi, I'm Sarah from the Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with Mereki. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Me too. So, how's your day been so far?
My day's been magical. I'm not sure if you can see that blinding sunshine, but I'm in the English countryside, which can be soggy and grey and wet most of the time, but it's been so magical. And yeah, the song Presence comes out. Well, it came out today. And so I've just been sort of reveling in the excitement of the release.
Yeah, the universe must have known, and they must have been like, "Oh, let's give her some sunshine for
I
release."
know. Bless the universe.
This is your first single since 2018. That's 4 years.
I know. I think it might even be 2017. Which is
Oh my God.
so 5 years. I know it's been a big break between releases, and it's been a really important break. I feel like I've worked on myself a lot, and I think that when you work on yourself, your art and your dreams therefore become more potent, you know. So yeah, I've definitely taken my time, but I feel so aligned with this new music.
Beautiful. And like, when in those 5 years did Presence come along?
So Presence was actually later on in the piece, funnily enough. Presence was one of the more recent songs I've written, and it was written during winter lockdown here in England. So of course we're all going through a lot, myself included, and I had this epiphany that nothing was going to get better overnight, but if I could remain in the present moment at any given point of the day, everything was all right, you know?
Yeah.
And I really wanted to incorporate that into a song because it helped me so much. And I want to share that messaging with anyone who wants to take it on board.
Yeah, totally. I'm always usually either in the past or the future, just like stressing about either before figuring out like, oh, let's like stay in the present. What were you more focused on?
I guess I was more focused on the future. You know, I was more focused on like, oh, when am I going to get out of this, or what's the future going to look like, as opposed to just really accepting the present and what was going on, and finding the beauty in the pain. You know, life isn't all butterflies and rainbows. It's that pain that the growth is in the pain, you know, and the growth is what makes every aspect of life more meaningful and more beautiful. So yeah, being able to not be in resistance to the now. I think when I wanted to be in a different, you know, now I wanted to be in the future.
Yeah, for sure. What came first for this song? Was it the idea? I'm guessing it was the idea to stay in the present, right? But what came after that?
Yeah, it was one morning. It was funny actually. Graham Coxon from Blur and Danny Harrison were downstairs recording, and I'm a huge Blur fan, you know, like I love Blur so much. And so it was sort of exciting to sort of hear them through the walls. The concept came, and then that first melody was sort of a riff off of what they were, sort of accidentally a riff off of what they were doing downstairs. And it just unfolded from there. I always wanted to have a really simple sort of mantra type of chorus, and then that mantra also, you know, there's a different mantra in the bridge, the right here part. And then the lyrics were really heavily inspired by Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth, which I began rereading during that time, and yeah, Thich Nhat Hanh, who's sort of one of the fathers of mindfulness, I'd say.
It comes with a music video, and it is so cute.
Thank you.
One thing I want to talk about is that Cinderella dress. Like, where did you find that? It's
oh my gosh, we had fun during that time. You really had to make your own fun during that time. So I found the Cinderella dress on the internet, literally, like just a simple search, and then a friend introduced me to a seamstress who basically added on parts and altered it to make it a bit better. And we were trying to replicate the dress Catherine Deneuve wears in a French New Wave film called Podin. And so she actually mimicked, the where the little crystals go. And in the movie, the dress actually has clouds on it. So a friend of mine was going to paint clouds on it at one stage, and then we decided, it might look a bit naff, so we left it. But yeah, I love the dress too. It's still sitting in my wardrobe.
Oh my god, I love it. It's such a like a magical DIY music video that we all needed.
Yeah. Thank you. I needed it,
Yeah.
like when I made that video, I really needed it. And I think that the joy that was found during the creation of that video, well, I hope that it comes through.
Yeah. Did you have a plan for the music video, or was it mostly like on the spot?
There was a simple plan, but it was pretty ad lib and in the moment and like last minute. My friend who came and painted herself blue for it was informed that she was doing that the day before. So
Oh my god, the fact that that's your friend too just makes it fun.
She's amazing. She literally came, she did all of her own face makeup, and she did such a good job. I was talking to her just yesterday. She was like, I even painted the inside of my ears. I'm like, you're amazing.
How do you get that out? Like, I want to know.
I know. And also just the commitment to the cause, to do it in the first place. It's a real friend.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious. And I mean, music isn't the only thing you're currently working on. So if you'd like to share or hint at it, you can.
Yeah, sure. So back in LA, I've moved to the UK since, but back in LA, I would do a lot with my nonprofit Be Kind, and we would do weekly dinners at a women's shelter, a wonderful women's shelter called Alexandria House, and then in the holidays we would do a holiday benefit concert. And it was just, I'm a massive Christmas enthusiast, and it was just truly the most wonderful time of the year. We'd raise lots of money and awareness, and all to get together and play Christmas songs, and it was the best. And so since I've moved here, I've been basically trying to figure out, how I can create that, a version of that here in the UK. My first step this year is collaborating with a really wonderful organization called Happy Baby, who provide hospital bags to pregnant women, and babies from asylum seekers. So they just provide everything from a nightie to nappies to creams and just all of the things that a new mother and their newborn really need at that time. And so I've collaborated with them on a project called Presents for Presents, and encouraging people to donate what they can to the cause.
Amazing. And didn't you just attend one like 2 days ago or something?
I actually attended another charity that I love and hope to work with over here called Shelter. And they had a Christmas carols at St. Martin's Church in Trafalgar Square, and it was so magical. I literally cried from the beginning to the end, just tears of joy, because the singing and just being in a room full of people who are all there for such a great cause. Shelter provide it's a housing crisis assistance, basically. So they're a bigger organization, and they provide a lot of support. But it was just so beautiful. I love it, the real spirit of Christmas.
I love it. And what is your fondest musical memory?
Fondest musical memory? Oh, that's so hard. There's so many. I mean, the first one that's coming up obviously is kind of doing that music video, because it was such a dark time in so many ways, and finding that light through this song and through the music was really beautiful and pure. Yeah, so I'll pick that one today.
Awesome. And I have a bit of a fun question for you.
Oh,
if you could describe your music as an animal, which animal would it be and why?
maybe a bunny.
I see that. Especially the music video. I feel like there should be like a white rabbit or something.
Oh, I love a bunny in a music video. A bunny because they're soft and like sweet, but they're also, wild. And I feel like there's more going on behind their beady little eyes.
I love it. And my very last question for you is, who are your favorite artists right now?
I mean, my forever favorite artist is Kate Bush.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also a very big fan of the Cocteau Twins. More like modern music. I love Clairo. I mean, I'm a big Lana fan, obviously. Who isn't? Was stoked to see she just put out a new record, or she's about to put out a new record. Wise Blood, I really like. Lots of badass bitches.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, and I just saw SZA put out a new record. Actually, I haven't listened to that, but I'm excited too.
I think I might do that right.
Yeah, me too. Did you see that Phoebe Bridgers is on a track? I was like, ooh, exciting.
No, I did not see that.
Yeah,
I am so excited to listen.
I know.
But thank you so much for talking with me. It was so much fun, and the single is so amazing.
You're so welcome, and it was a real honor to be on your show. So thank you for having me.